Guys, Huma here, and in today's video we're going to be going through is Steam safe in 2021. I did a video a while ago saying all about this Steam virus situation. There's a lot of games that are turning your PC into Bitcoin miners, and I've explained that situation a bit in that video. But there's also a few other problems with Steam, and not just Steam, you know, the developers on there. Some of the risks that I haven't talked about in that video. But yeah, overall this video is Steam safe to download games from, to buy games, to use your credit card and all that in 2021. And if you're liking these Steam videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. So first of all, is Steam safe to download? Now, it should already be downloaded on your PC if you got it like recently within the past year. If not, then it's pretty easy to download it. You just go to the Steam website. But sometimes there's a problem with that. If you're using like a weird browser like Bing or something like that, it might show up the wrong Steam, and then you'll download something else that isn't Steam, and that's why obviously they put it on your PC pre-installed, so then you don't have that problem. But is it safe to download? Yes, if you get the right link, because it's not actually Steam that's the problem, like I said, but where you're actually downloading it might actually mean it's not even Steam in the first place, so you gotta be careful of that one. And if you're really paranoid, if you really don't know much about this stuff, then you can always go to YouTube and see what is the official Steam website, or just look it up on like Google or something, like look at some pictures, whatever. Now, is it safe to buy a game from Steam, putting your credit card in, all of that? Now, I'd say every account needs two-factor, because Steam account hacking has actually been pretty popular with the games. Some of the games that are put on Steam that I didn't actually talk about in my last video, which I should have. Some of the games actually took your Steam account, and obviously if you got your credit card in use on that, then they're gonna nick all your money, all that stuff. But it's generally safe to buy games from there. But pretty much like I said in the last video, just be careful what you're getting. If it's like some of that doesn't look too dodgy, like if it's a copy of another game, that's when you can usually tell there's some up. But the one thing I'd say is look at the reviews, because every game that is a Bitcoin miner steals your account, or any pretty much like virus, malware, whatever it's got in it that's not supposed to, then it will be left into the reviews, which I've seen like loads of times where I was gonna buy a game, get a free game, whatever, but I looked at the reviews and everyone was saying it was a virus, don't download it. So the best way to do that is just look at the reviews, like I said. Also report the game, because these games can get pretty big without anyone knowing. If people don't look at reviews, which I don't see, you don't really see anyone looking at reviews on Steam, that could be the problem. So you want to report that game straight away. And Steam is trying to stop the games, but it's actually pretty difficult when you think about it, because they let everyone upload their games to it. You know, they have a check and everything, but some of them slip through the net. But let's say you don't want to add your credit card at all. If that's like too risky for you, then you can always buy Steam cards online, get like a 10 or however much you need to buy whatever game you want. That way they can't steal anything anyway. The only thing they'll get is your account, which is pretty bad anyway, but at least your bank account will be safe, and then you don't get any other money stolen from you. Other than that, you can't do anything else really, other than the two-factor thing that I said at the start, connecting your email, phone number as like a backup, because then they can't even log into your account without doing that, and then you can easily block it, change your password, all of that. But the main thing I'm saying as well is a lot of people just say have a like complicated password, but that's not actually the case anymore in these days, because it's not about guessing your password or even hacking into it to get your password. All people need is an app that sends that information to them straight away. If you've got it saved anywhere as well, it'll be really easy for them to do that. But that's all they need today, and it's pretty easy to fool people because some of the games actually look legit. But about all this game virus situation, I'd say check the other video in the top right corner right now for all that. So that's like a whole nother side, definitely recommend it, so then you know all about that stuff. Overall, how to stay safe with Steam is pretty much any app, but putting those security factors in check, and also being more smart, because let's be honest, having a complicated password doesn't really solve anything, because if they get that, if they have an app, like I said, that can get it straight away without even guessing it, then it don't really matter what password you have, how complicated it is. It could be like 2,000 characters, whatever, they can get it in an instant. So like I said, like I'm saying over and over again, just keep yourself educated on this shit, make sure you know all of it. One thing I've seen other people doing quite a lot actually is making separate accounts to buy each game, which is a bit weird. So you're gonna have to log into that account every time you want to play it, so you're gonna get all your data and like progress, whatever. But I mean, it works, because if someone gets into your PC and you have all of those accounts topped up with like the security, and they manage to slip through that, they're only gonna get one account with that one game. So it is actually pretty effective, but it's a bit annoying. But that's really just the smart way to go about it if you're that paranoid. Like, personally, I wouldn't do that. But if you're really paranoid about this stuff and you want to be extra safe, then obviously that's pretty much the Steam meta to say, because there's no way they can beat that. Unless they hack your PC entirely, which actually I've never seen a game do that. I've only seen the Bitcoin miners, some malware viruses, but I've never seen a full-on hack, because that stuff is just way too like open, and then the systems will detect it anyway and get rid of it. But yeah, it will be really hard, and you have to be like really stupid to do that, because you'll have to enable a load of stuff. You have to click yes on a load of stuff. So I'd say that really won't happen, but you never know, there might be something that pops up in a couple years time. But I reckon Steam should sort this out soon, because it's still going on. It's been going on for like quite a while now. I'd say like 6-7 months it's been. I'm pretty sure they've done something, because not as many people have been talking about now. Like, it's been years pretty much since anyone's talked about it. So I'm just gonna guess it's been ages since it's properly been active, properly been a problem, and that you're pretty much alright. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of all this Steam stuff. Let me know your own advice, anything else like you follow that I hadn't mentioned in this video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one, and peace.